Good evening. Tonight, from behind the resolute desk in the Oval Office, surrounded by portraits of exceptional American presidents, Thomas Jefferson penned the immortal words that guide our nation. George Washington showed us that presidents are not kings. Abraham Lincoln implored us to reject malice. Franklin Roosevelt inspired us to refuse fear. I respect this office, but I love my country more. It has been my great honor to serve as your president. But in defending democracy, which is at stake, I believe this is more important than any title. I draw strength and find joy in working for the American people. But this sacred mission of perfecting our union is not about me. It's about you, your families, and your future. It's about us, we the people, and we must never forget that. And I never have. I have made it clear that I believe America stands at an inflection point, one of those rare moments in history where the decisions we make now will determine the fate of our nation and the world for decades to come. America will have to choose between moving forward or going backward, between hope and hatred, unity and division. We must decide. Do we still believe in honesty, decency, respect, freedom, justice, and democracy? In this moment, we can look to those we disagree with not as enemies, but as fellow Americans. Can we do that? Does character still matter in public life? I think you know the answers to these questions. Because I know you, the American people, and I know we are a great nation because we are a good people. When you elected me to this office, I promised to always be straightforward with you, to tell you the truth. And the truth, the sacred cause of this country, is bigger than any one of us, and those of us who cherish this cause cherish it so deeply that the cause of American democracy itself must unite to protect it. As you know, it has become clear to me in recent weeks that I need to unify my party in this crucial endeavor. I believe that my record as president, my leadership of the world, and my vision for America's future were all deserving of a second term. But nothing can stand in the way of saving our democracy, and that includes personal ambition. So, I have decided that the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation. This is the best way to unify our nation. I know that there is a time and place for lengthy experience in public life, but there is also a time and place for new voices, yes, young voices, and that time and place is now. Over the next 6 months, I will focus on my job as president. This means I will continue to lower costs for hardworking families, grow our economy. I will continue to defend our personal freedoms and civil rights, from the right to vote to the right to choose. I will continue to call out hate and extremism and make it clear there is no place in America for political violence or any violence at all, period. I will continue to speak out to protect our children from gun violence, our planet from the climate crisis, the existential threat. And I will continue fighting to achieve my goal of ending cancer as we know it because we can do it. And I will call for reforming the Supreme Court because this is critical for our democracy, reforming the Supreme Court. As you know, I will also continue to work to ensure that America remains strong, secure, and the leader of the free world. I am the first president in this century to tell the American people that the United States is not at war anywhere in the world.